Welcome to another edition of World Turtle News. I'm Anthony Pierlioni. As turtles come ashore and lay their eggs, a portion of those eggs hatch, and then a very small portion of those eggs actually turn into adult turtles. We know this. So it's very sad when eggs are attacked by predators and eaten by predators. What this study actually shows is that those eggs can still be a huge part of the environment and very important, because the remains, all of that yolk and egg matter that's left behind by predators, actually feeds invertebrates and leads to a bloom in the health of these beaches that are normally like desolate desert areas with nothing going on, with no life. Ronel Nel headed the effort for the Nelson Mandela Metropolitan University in South Africa. Ronel says that the discovery affirms the role of sandy beaches as unique ecosystems. They are not deserts, as many seem to think. We all know the important role that beaches play for sea turtles. They need to come ashore and lay their eggs. Super important for them surviving and being healthy. This study, interestingly, shows how important the turtles are to the beaches. These oases that are created by the eggs peak at 7 days as far as what nutrients they're providing to the environment. And they're short-lived as well, where 20 days into their existence, after the nest has been attacked or eaten by predators, everything is gone and there's nothing left. The United Kingdom's Metro News website posted a story which wasted my time and the time of anyone else who decided to watch, which it called, "This is what a savage, bloodthirsty tortoise fight looks like." This video was as anticlimactic as a 50-point Super Bowl win. The thing that particularly bothered me about this story was the fact that I felt it really embodies the bait and switch title choices that are so popular with videos today. Now, I understand on YouTube this happens, and I've been guilty of it myself, but this one especially really lacked substance and had nothing but title, so don't waste your time and watch it. I also felt that it really helped to solidify the turtle's place as the Rodney Dangerfield of the animal world. No respect. The Cayman Turtle Center's release program is currently under fire. This place, World Animal Protection, is an organization that's really kind of been eyeing them and making sure they're doing things the right way, and has been kind of pressuring them to be solely a conservation organization. And if you know anything about the Cayman Turtle Farm, then you know that they also sell meat and raise turtles for the food market and things like that, and they're a huge tourist attraction as well. But their thought is that if they're producing all of this sea turtle meat, that they can then curb some of the illegal poaching that's going on. But there's been pressure to kind of legitimize what they're doing and turn it just into conservation. For 3 years, their release program, or I don't know if you call it official program or just the activity of releasing turtles, has been stymied by this pressure from some of these organizations who do not want them to risk the health of the environment by letting these sea turtles out of their facilities and into the wild. Despite the fear that these farm turtles from the Cayman Turtle Center will spread disease to the local populations or to the global population of sea turtles, they did actually release 36 individuals on December 10th. So that now has been under scrutiny. So they've kind of gone against what a lot of people are saying and have released these turtles anyway. So I think that it's likely that we'll hear a lot more about this story in the coming months and years. The Cayman Turtle Farm is likely not going anywhere unless it's forced to go somewhere, and as the #1 tourist attraction in the Cayman Islands. And I'd like to encourage people to stay tuned for updates on this important story, to see how things go for the Cayman Turtle Farm, the organizations that are forcing it to become or want to force it to become a conservation organization, and for the environments that may be affected by the animals that are released. So most of us are probably aware that Sir David Attenborough had his new show that recently aired called Planet Earth 2. So on the final episode of this miniseries that he created, there was some public outcry after a scene where hatchling sea turtles decided to move towards a town because of the artificial lighting that's created by these huge populations of humans, instead of the moonlight where they would normally go naturally to head towards the sea. The outcry came because the film crew was filming instead of actually going and grabbing these hatchling turtles and saving them from being run over from cars and everything else. My question for these viewers would be, where's the outrage that in 2017 we're leaving the lights on in these coastal areas when we know the sea turtles are actively nesting there? Can't we turn the lights out? I know that it's been done before. Can't we put up a small wall or something to keep the hatchlings from going? But surely being upset with the film crew that was making so many people aware of this important issue isn't going to make any progress for anyone. For example, Gulf Islands National Seashore is one place that has an ordinance where you can't keep your lights on past dusk because of the sea turtles that might come into the city instead of heading towards the sea. For these and other interesting turtle-related news stories, please subscribe to our blog. You can find the link to do so in the description of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Look forward to seeing you next time.
Check back every Monday night for new videos from the Turtle Room.